Hey students, Mark here, and today we're learning the zero and first conditional. Some of you have studied this in class before, but I want to review these two conditionals because sometimes they're quite confusing. So let's get started. First, zero conditional. The zero conditional tells us about a general truth or a fact. So what's a general truth? What's a fact? Well, a general truth. When I get home, I always take off my shoes. So I use words like always, usually, generally, normally. Those words tell me that this is generally true. So I call it a general truth. Okay, get the idea? So that's our general truth. We also have a fact, which is a truth. This is something that is always true. For example, when water reaches 100%, it boils. When water reaches 100%, it boils. This is always going to be true. It's different from our previous example. Our previous example, we had on our screen, when I get home, I always take off my shoes. This is maybe true for you, but it might change. It might change, right? This one, water, it will never change. So we call it a fact. If we think it's never going to change, it's permanent, we can call it a fact. Okay? And the pattern for these general truths and these facts is to use if plus present simple and then present simple. Same pattern as before, right? Get, take, reach, boil, present simple for the if clause and the main clause, the main part of the sentence. Okay, if I shift to first conditional, this is something that is possible in the future. Possible future. If I study hard, I will pass my test. If I study hard, I'll pass my test. Will I pass my test? It's possible, right? It's a possible future. Also, if I have time tonight, if I have some free time tonight, I'll go for a walk. Is it possible? My future? Yes, tonight. If I have time, I'll go for a walk. So that's our first conditional. And for first conditional, in the if, we don't change anything. If we use the present simple, and then the other side, the main clause, we're using will. If, present simple, and then will. After will, we have to use the infinitive. The infinitive is our naked verb, our verb with no change. So I'll say, I'll pass, I'll go. No ing, no ed, our will plus infinitive. All right? So I think you got the basic idea. Let me just look at these two together so we can double check. First one, when I have some free time, I usually go for a walk. If I have some free time, I'll go for a walk. Are they the same or are they different? Let's see. So if they're not the same, let's figure out why. First one let's do is the zero. I gave you guys the answer already. Here you go. There's one difference, one big difference here, the will. Whenever I add will, I know it changes to the first conditional. Okay? So let's see how that changed the meaning of the sentence. Okay. So if I'm using the zero conditional, if I have some free time, when I have some free time, I usually go for a walk. This is my general truth, right? My life, usually my habit, my routine, my repeated action is the zero conditional. But the second I add a will, it becomes a possible future. And in this situation, I'm talking about a one-time action. I'm not talking about walking every single day. I'm not talking about my habit. I'm talking about tonight. So very often, will is a one situation, okay? If this happens, I'll do this time, okay? Often for the first conditional. And I think, guys, that is it for my explanation today. I hope that helped you. Luckily, if you are having trouble, I am here to help. I'd love to see your comments below in the comments section. Can you use a zero conditional, something that's generally true or always true? And can you use a first conditional, something that's possible in the future? I'd love to see your sentences. Give me a write down there. Of course, if this content was useful for you, right? Drop a like, hit subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.